Aries, this is your general reading for the month of July. And let's see what Spirit has for you. You have the Death card. I don't know if they're in reverse. I'm not going to say it because I'm using the vice versa deck and I can't tell. I can just read the cards intuitively. So I don't want to mess it up for you. But that's the Temperance, the Lovers, the Magician, the Four of Pentacles, the World card, the Devil, the Queen of Cups, the King of Cups, the King of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, Three of Cups, the Six of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. Let's talk about the bottom of the deck here. The bottom of the deck we have the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so with these two energies, Aries, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, a Cancer, Scorpio, or a Pisces. Okay, I really feel like you're learning how to deal with your emotions. There have been times where you have acted just because you wanted to, but I feel like you are being more perceptive. It could be by someone else's idea and you just kind of piggybacked off of it. But you're learning how to deal with your emotions, how to become stronger in yourself, and not think just about material existence or what you have in the present, you know, like what's going on now, and thinking about the future and just how to make better decisions. I feel that for you. So that's actually really good energy for you. So in the past, there's a connection. I feel like that's the basis of what's going on. You're either in a connection or you're looking for a real connection. And that's the whole point, right? That's why you've done all the things you've done or did all the things you did. Because really you just want this true connection. Someone that you can believe in. Someone that is the person that just keeps you interested is what I'm hearing. Okay? I'm going to pull another card. So you can take a rest. It looks like you want to take a rest from all the things that you've done, the outside world, so you can create something with someone and you can believe in that. That's really what you want, okay? So you're looking to change and become different, especially with the Death card. You do want to become a different person and keep yourself open to the possibilities. It's like you're transforming this month, which is beautiful. The hard time for you is not acting immediately by how you feel and being more patient through things. But you are making changes. You're making better judgments, and that's what this is about. You're making better choices. Not immediately reacting, thinking things through, because you know that you are the person that is going to have to deal with these things in the long run, okay? In the future, I feel like you're understanding your power, and the power in words, the power in actions, the power of thoughts, okay? And using those to create in your life, to create things that are beautiful. There may have been a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn in your life that you are on the outs with and you're trying to be in a better situation with them. This doesn't have to necessarily be a relationship. This could be a friendship. Okay, it just to me, I feel like having someone stable around you, or having a situation that is stable, this could even be your career as well, is going to help give you some foundations to go off of. Something for you to almost like a vantage point. When things get a little wonky, you can come back to this person or this situation and then kind of build from there. Okay, that gives you hope. And that gives you something for the future. I feel like you're reestablishing your foundations in yourself. Okay, this is strong for you, Leo. I mean Aries. Why am I saying Leo? I'm sorry, Aries. So we're going to talk about your environment. We have the 5 of Pentacles. I have to look at the back because they... Okay, so this is the 5 of Pentacles, and this is the Page of Pentacles. I mean, I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles. 2 Pentacles energies. So this tells me that people in your environment are sort of focused on themselves. You have a different type of understanding. Okay, so you have to understand that you're being opened up. It's like spiritually you're going on a different path, and the people in your environment may not be understanding of this or even be on the same page as you. It's interesting because if you're dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn person, they're focused in their own head about getting their own self together. There may have been some mismanagement in their life and they're trying to move forward with that, and that's causing them to feel stuck. I don't think that that has anything to do with you. If this is your career, you don't need to be worried. I feel like there's a little bit of worry behind it, because you don't know if something is going to happen, or you feel like it's out of your hands, but I feel like it's going to be okay. You just need to see that it's going to be okay. If this is just a random person in your environment, they do feel like there is no movement. Okay, they kind of don't have any direction right now, but they stand strong in the things that they believe. Okay, so they're not going to change until they figure out what it is that they want to do. But it looks as though everything is fine around them. They just need to open up their eyes or turn around and see. Okay, but they may just need to to go through the hardship. Yeah, I think they just need to pay attention. They're used to being in the 100% total control, and for some reason they're not able to have that kind of control in their life. So the 1st to the 15th, you have the 4 of Pentacles and the World card here. This is a reminder for you, Aries, that the 1st and the 15th, you may feel like you need to hurry up and grasp everything, okay? Because you're not sure what's going to leave you and what's not. You may be contacting people from the past or trying to set up play dates, quote unquote, you know, for yourself to let people know that you're still there or that you're still interested. This could be relationships or friendships or anything, okay? But you have to understand that things are not over, okay? Even though you feel like things are over or that you need to get everything back, I feel like this is an energy of you scrambling to get everything to come back so you can have a better understanding. That's what it feels like to me. It's like when things get a little out of hand, you're like, oh my God, I need to fix. Okay, so 15th through the end of the month, you start to see that there are some things that you need to let go. I don't feel like it's people as much as it's energies that you need to let go. things that are holding you back, thoughts that are holding you back, things from the past that were holding you back. So you may be a little agitated this month because you're trying to get your emotions together. So you can be confident and content where you are. It's going to take some work. It's going to be hard because letting things go, like the Devil card, is hard. And that's why it leaves you feeling agitated. Okay? If you're dealing with a water sign, they're not going to be very happy with you either. Alright, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So at the end of the month, you have the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. And I believe both of these are reversed. Yeah, they are. These are delays. Delays in knowledge. Delays in movement. And I'm hearing because you're not sure. And that's the way it's supposed to be. Take your time. The Wheel of Fortune comes up because you have to let the universe, God, angels, do what they do. Okay? Things are moving. It comes up in the upright because things are moving the way that they should be. It's just a delay to you because you want to react. You want to do. Alright? I'm going to pull a couple more cards. You're feeling a separation. You don't like to separate from things, but it's just time for you to separate. Why? Because you are having things, you're putting things in your life that are more stable. You're putting things in your life that are better for you. Career-wise, people-wise, emotional-wise. But it's hard. It's still hard to separate from things. And there's an innate feeling when you lose something to want to grasp for it or try again or see if you were wrong. Okay? So I'm going to go into your advice, Aries. You have the Three of Cups. You have the Six of Cups. And you have the Eight. Okay. You have the Eight of Cups. I believe this is the reverse. I realized why I didn't read with these cards anymore because I couldn't remember what side was which. So, you can enjoy life while you're building life. There's no need for you to... Life is not always a party. Okay, Aries? So there are times when it just doesn't feel good. And when things go down the drain or when things start to change, it's important for you not to always go to grasp the past. You can look at the past and think, oh, I've come so far. But it's just time for you to move forward. And that's what's going on here. You're learning how to deal with your emotions. You're learning how to move forward. You don't have to grasp to the past. So the past is there to teach you something, not always to stay around forever. You went through what you went through. It made you a stronger person. You can be whoever it is that you want to be. It's not this, it's not, you know, a scarlet letter on your chest. You have to heal. You have to heal. You can play it back like a movie in your head if you want to, but you don't have to put yourself into it. You can move forward to something better. You're not a traitor. You're not a quitter. You're just moving into your future. Okay? So let's see what oracle cards we have for you, Aries, for the month of July. Okay. So we're going to start with the 2 Whispers of Love cards. You have Demonstrate Love. Find out what is important to people you love and act on it. I'm actually hearing that you need to demonstrate love for yourself, okay? You're a person, I feel like you want to make everyone happy, even though they don't see it that way. You still do focus on yourself, do not get me wrong, but you don't like conflict. And that's what I'm feeling from this. You don't like conflict. You need to learn how to demonstrate that type of care that you have for others for yourself, okay? Next, you have Love Who You Are. You are a divine and wonderful person, deserving all of the wonderful things that life has to offer, right? So it's time for you to think of yourself. That's what the whole reading was about. It was about you focusing on yourself, learning that you can have abundance in yourself. It's not about others. It's not about loyalty. Right now, not saying that loyalty is bad. I'm just saying that it is time for you to focus on yourself. Love yourself, care for yourself. Options: consider the career possibilities that are open to you. If you are leaving a job and you feel unstable and you have to move to another job, why is it that you have to move to the same job? You can do something different. There's so many options out in the world for you. There's so many things that you can have, friends that you can have, relationships that you can have, different things. You don't have to be so tied down to one thing. And it's not fair to double deal, okay? I don't know why that came out, but double deal came out. Your guidance here is parents. The divine truth is that your parents internally love you to the best of their ability. The angels are helping you heal from any pain associated with your mother or father. I feel like you don't think that your parents understand you, or that you wish that they were here to guide you, depending on what your situation is. If they are there, I feel like you don't think that they understand what it is that you're going through, and you feel like you want to talk to someone who has some sort of stability, or someone who has been there for a while, like in the world, and they know things, but they're not understanding where you're coming from. If your parents are not there, you wish that they were, to give you that advice. And you may be going to friends that you feel have good stability as well, to give you advice this month, okay? Because you feel open. There's so many options available to you, and now you're learning how to love and care for yourself, and you want to do, what's best for you. But you want to make good decisions. This is an interesting Aries read, because you usually don't have this much emotion to me in your readings. And that's because of all of the Cancer energy that is around. And all the north nodes and retrogrades and all that kind of stuff, okay? So, Aries singles for the month of July. Attention to the red flags and true love. Aries, be careful. Because you're looking for commitment and you're looking for things to keep you going in the future, like things to attach to, and you're starting anew, and all of this emotional energy is around you. Be careful about getting into things that don't serve you, because you're looking for happiness. That is the biggest thing that I feel, and that is the only thing that they're telling me about right now. So I'm going to leave that there, okay? Follow your dreams. That's a very big thing this week. This month, excuse me. Okay, so Aries couples for the month of July. Oh, and remember that the singles reading, extended version of this, where I split it up into fire, earth, air, and water, will be in the membership area along with the couples as well. Keep an open mind and let go of control issues. So, in relationships, I feel like you either want to go in and out. That's how I'm feeling right now with you. And because you want something stronger and you want to move relationships to the next level, you are trying to think more clearly, or trying to think, you know, like what it would like to be married, or what it would like to have more than what you have now. But you have to learn how to be open enough to work with the other person, and not, it feels very interesting because it's not like you're pushing them to the side. It's like you're listening, but you're trying to do what you want, but also keep your head down at the same time, so you don't have to deal with any drama or situations that are crazy. It's like you're trying to be heard by maybe a person that's trying to over control you in a relationship. You just want to be fully heard. And it's like you have that energy now, like a burst of energy to do it. Okay? Remember, the extended version will be in the members area. That link is in the description box below. And I love you so much, Aries. Love and light. Bye-bye.